reports of Russian forces on the ground in Crimea has moved the political crisis in Ukraine back onto the front pages, with many describing the situation as an invasion. As the United States expresses deep concerns, The Guardian is among the papers to suggest Russia and the West are on a collision course. Writing in the paper, historian Orlando Figes says Russian President Vladimir Putin must show restraint and not be tempted to follow Tsar Nicholas' footsteps into the peninsula in the 19th century. Memories of the Crimean War continue to stir profound feelings of Russian pride and resentment towards the West. Although it ended in defeat, the war has always been presented by the Russians as a moral victory. For the Times, Western weakness has encouraged President Putin to believe he can dictate the pace of change in Eastern Europe. Europe and NATO is facing the most serious security emergency since Russia's invasion of northern Georgia in 2008, and arguably, since the end of the Cold War, it says in an editorial. While a new status for Crimea following a May referendum should not be ruled out, the West must act with newfound clarity and resolve, and be prepared to use economic sanctions if Ukraine's borders are violated, the Times adds. An editorial in the Daily Mail says, the West has been left looking frighteningly impotent over its approach